So I didn't really have an opening topic this week. So I figured I'd just share something with you all that's on my heart. A couple of weeks ago, I hit 200 followers on Instagram. And with the way this month has been going with the content that myself and my son have been giving everyone, we're going to hit 300 before the end of the month, hopefully. And if it doesn't, oh well. However, when I got into this game of creating content, I realized that the point of it was to create things and make things that people enjoy. I'm not in it to seek attention from other people. I feel like a lot of people kind of miss the point, or they make it more about how many followers they have than about the quality of content. Now, don't get me wrong. It's okay to celebrate your followers and celebrate that you have this fandom or this fan base, but don't make it about the fan base, you know what I'm saying? Because it becomes less about your product and more about your popularity, because you can be popular today and tomorrow no one even cares about you. So I say that to say this. As for me and any and everyone on DYSG, we will always focus on giving you guys quality content, and we make it for you. We make the content and we make the creativities for you guys. Of course, we will have the critiques and maybe a few haters here and there, but it's for you guys. We do it for you. We do it to grow the content and grow the brand, not to gain followers. I'm going to be same old Nicks when we hit 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, and Lord willing, even 1 million followers. I'm going to be same old Nicks. Dono's still going to be Dono. DYSG will still be DYSG. That's all I want to say. Ladies and gentlemen, blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks, this is Do You Speak Geek, episode 66. What's good, everybody? Welcome to the ride. I ain't gonna lie. At some point in the beginning there, I did want to say something like execute order 66. I couldn't figure out a way to work it in. But, you know, we here. Y'all get it. You know, I'm a nerd, whatever. So, Do You Speak Geek? Shout out to everybody who's been rocking so far. Again, I am Nix. Welcome to the pod. This is the podcast where we bring you the latest and greatest in geek news and pop culture. Shout out to everyone who's been rocking with us so far. Shout out to all the new listeners, new subscribers. Thank you and welcome. If you've just joined us for the first time, Spreaker is the home team where we would like you guys to go. But if you don't, it's cool. Check us out on all other podcast platforms for Apple, Google, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Stitcher, and many, many more. DoYouSpeakGeek.com is the central hub for everything DYSG. Please hit up DoYouSpeakGeek.com to check out all of our content and follow us on our social medias. Facebook at DYSGFB, Twitter at DYSG_tweets, and Instagram at DoYouSpeakGeek. We got an upcoming live interview this coming up Friday on the 26th. We'll be talking to the prettiest otaku. Please be sure to check out that interview. It's going to be lit. Also, slide by our YouTube channel. It's the only spot where you can see the Dono and Daddy show. Please be sure to subscribe, like, Hulk, smash that bell for all notifications, and leave your comments. We want to know what you guys think. Nothing really huge this week, so we're going to go ahead and jump into, of course, y'all know it's my favorite portion of the show, Source Wall.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Behold the Source Wall.
Can you read, my son?
Well, that depends.
There is nothing wrong with reading a story and looking at the pictures.
Enough said, Stan. Let's hop right into it. The pull list this week, y'all already knew that this was going to be the Source Wall Wednesday pick. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin, number 2. Secrets are revealed as we begin to discover what happened in the past to lead to this nightmarish future. The Ronin meets an unexpected new ally, but the Foot Clan begins an exhaustive sweep of the bottom to find the vengeful mutant. And what role does Baxter Stockman play? Y'all, this book has been amazing. I'm just pissed that I didn't go actually purchase number 1, the first edition when it came out, but I will be getting my hands on that. Trust and believe. But in the meantime, go cop number 2. Definitely worth the read. King in Black, number 4. Plain and simple, what's a god to a king? This book has been amazing. Moving on. X-Men Legends, number 1. No, I don't mean the PS2 classic, I mean the comic. Break out the yellows and blues, fire up Danger Room, and snap on your pouches as legendary X-Men writers return to classic eras of the mutant superheroes in an all-new in continuity stories set during their favorite fan runs. Fabian Nacek kicks off the series with a special saga of Cyclops and Havoc as the Shi'ar return to Earth in search of the Forsaken One. But what secret will the Summers brothers uncover, and how will its revelation change what you thought you knew about the X-Men? Get ready for a story decades in the making, and come back each month as we dive deeper to expand the X-Men mythos. Welcome back, Legends. Hope you survive the experience. This was a pretty good one. I want to see where it's headed with the next few issues, so we'll see. We'll keep our eyes on this one. And finally, we have Future State, The Next Batman, number 4. The Next Batman goes head to head with the Magistrate's shock troopers to protect the guilty. It's a savage running battle across Gotham City, and it will have the next Dark Knight following overwhelming odds to prove that justice still lives in the heart of a broken city. In the final run of Batgirls, after discovering the person locked in the high security cell is the one who's been sending out Batman Lives signals to the Resistance, Stephanie Brown and Cassandra Cain must work together to make sure they take the person who they escaped from prison. And in the conclusion of the Gotham City Sirens, Catwoman and the new android siren hide out in Poison Ivy's newly built paradise, where they discuss their past relationships, including what Catwoman has or had with Batman. But when Peacekeeper forces arrive, the new siren will have to make a sacrifice to save her friends. Man, this was a good one. I know a lot of people have not been enjoying Future State, but I have. And this was a good one. In Source Wall news, Todd McFarlane is ready to expand the Spawn universe. So, Image Comics president and Spawn creator Todd McFarlane announced his intent on creating his own multi-character, interconnected comic book universe. The goal, McFarlane and Image say, is to establish a shared fictional universe over time in the vein of what the other comic giants like like Marvel and DC have done. The plan is to have 4 ongoing series set in the Spawn universe by the end of 2021. Now, the timing seems right, given that by Image Comics measure, sales of the flagship Spawn comic have increased in 2020 by 200%, thanks to the groundbreaking number 300 issue. Told y'all, this book has been dope. The Spawn universe will launch in June with a one-shot Spawn's universe serving as the table setter for McFarlane's brand new world. It will be followed by the launch of 3 new ongoing titles every other month to go along with the OG Spawn comic, a series McFarlane has vowed to never renumber. The new books, The Scorched, Gunslinger Spawn and King Spawn will be coming in June. Now, McFarlane isn't ready to name any specific creative details about who's be writing these books or creating these books. However, he did mention a few names, and I'm telling y'all, these are heavy hitters. Donnie Cates, Mark Silverstreet, Greg Capullo, J. Scott Campbell, R. Adams, Brett Booth, Karg Barbary, David Finch, Frank Quietly, Jason Sean Alexander, Paulo Sequeira, and Sean Gordon Murphy are all sort of some of the names who have been dropped. This is going to be insane. This is going to be dope, and it's well deserved because Spawn is amazing, an amazing character, and deserves all the accolades. I really do hope the plans spill out into movies and other franchises as well, and other medias. Yeah, let's give Spawn the props he deserves because this is going to be fire. Let's watch this.
Watch this, y'all.
Thunder! 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 Lannister always pays his debts.
Whoa, dude.
I am the villain of the story.
All right, you couch potatoes and you binge watchers. What do we got over here? Huh? A couple of trailers? A couple of trailers? Shout out to Enzo Amore. Oh, so two big trailers popped out this week. So let's start with the first one. Cruella trailer from Walt Disney Studios. The origin story of the iconic villain Cruella de Vil. The trailer has finally arrived. Disney's live-action take on the classic character is coming to theaters this spring, with Emma Stone taking on the role made famous by Gina Close. On this past Tuesday, Disney revealed the first poster for Cruella and announced that the trailer would be coming that following Wednesday. And as promised, it dropped, and it gave fans a look at what we expect from the story. Here's a brief synopsis. Cruella is set in 1970s London amidst the punk rock revolution, and it follows a young grifter named Estella, a clever and creative girl destined to make a name for herself with her designs. She befriends a pair of young thieves who appreciate her appetite for mischief, and together they are able to build a life of themselves on the London streets. One day, Estella's flair for fashion catches the eye of Baroness von Hellman, a fashion legend who is devastatingly chic and terrifyingly halt, played by two-time Oscar winner Emma Thompson. But their relationship sets in motion a course of events and relationships that will cause Estella to embrace her wicked side and become the raucous, fashionable, and revenge-bent Cruella. Now, there have been several people who have made the comparisons to Joker and even Harley Quinn with this trailer, even going so far as saying Disney now has their version of Joker in Cruella. I see the comparisons, I understand the comparisons, and I even sort of agree with the comparisons. However, let's not make something what something is that it's not. Who's to say that the Joker and Harley Quinn weren't inspired by Cruella? I mean, the OG 101 Dalmatians movie is hella old. You say it was inspired by that. Something to chew on. Moving on. Now this one. Oh man. The Mortal Kombat trailer was released. I'm just going to give you the synopsis real quickly. Fearing for his family's safety, Cole, being played by Cole Young, being played by Louis Tan, goes in search of Sonya Blade at the direction of Jax, a special forces major who bears the same strange dragon marking Cole was born with. Soon he finds himself at the temple of Lord Raiden, an elder god, and the protector of Earthrealm, who grants sanctuary to those who bear the mark. Here, Cole trains with experienced warriors Liu Kang, Kung Lao, and rogue mercenary Kano as he prepares to stand with Earth's greatest champions against the enemies of Outworld in a high-stakes battle for the universe. But will Cole be pushed hard enough to unlock his arcana, the immense power from within his soul, in time to save not only his family, but to stop Outworld once and for all? a lot of you guys saw this trailer, and I hope you watched the red band version. From Sub-Zero freezing Scorpion's blood and stabbing him with it, to the fatality shown at the end, the Easter eggs being shown of Cabal and Goro and Melina, and seeing Kitana's fan, this trailer has me extremely hyped for this movie. And shout out to Jezebel Magazine. If you know, you know. Oh man, that was stupid. Anyway, Constantine reboot in development at HBO Max. Now, Variety reports that Constantine reboot series is in the early development stages at the streamer. The new series won't be connected to either the 2005 movie or the short-lived 2014 series on NBC. Instead, Variety sources indicate the feature will have a brand new take on Constantine, and there will be a different actor as well. This is also set to be tied to HBO Max's Justice League Dark series being produced by J.J. Abrams. Casting is still underway for the lead role, and the Syndicate's Guy Bolton is attached to the right to series. It's going to be dope, I think, if it's definitely going to be a gateway to the Justice League Dark series, so we'll definitely keep our eyes peeled for that. But hopefully we get some good content. I personally would rather them not recast, but that's just me. Netflix announces a live-action Wednesday Addams TV series from Tim Burton. Now, it was announced last year that Burton was going to direct a live-action Addams Family series, and that Smallville's executive producers Alfred Gough and Miles Miller would be serving as showrunners. This past Wednesday afternoon, Netflix announced that it will be releasing the new series, and that it's not actually about the entire Addams family, but just Wednesday Addams. A first season of Wednesday will be ordered by Netflix with Tim Burton, Gough, and Miller serving as EP. The series is going to be a coming-of-age mystery about Wednesday while she deals with supernatural occurrences at Nevermore Academy. I think it'll be cool, you know. Wednesday Addams, I think, next to Morticia, was probably the most interesting character of the Addams family. So hopefully we see her interacting with her mother in there as well too. Getting Christina Ricci to play Morticia would be fire. Just saying. Sasha Cale cast as Supergirl. I think it's Callie. Sasha Callie. The Young and the Restless standout will appear as Supergirl in the upcoming film adaptation of The Flash. The director, Adam Machete, recently saw literally hundreds of actors play the character, and this young lady will debut in the 2022 film, which will also star Ezra Miller as The Flash, and Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck, each reprising their versions of Batman. It is not yet clear whether Callie Supergirl will hail from the DC film timeline or from another location in the multiverse. We shall see. I like her look. Hopefully they make her blonde, but if they don't, you know. Clark's not blonde, so maybe in this case she doesn't have to be either. Either way, I like her look. Let's see how we go. And finally, we have the Crunchyroll Anime Award winners. Now, here are just a few that I'm going to drop on you. You can check out the rest at Crunchyroll's website. Best Pro Tag goes to Katarina Claes from My Life as a Villainess, All Routes Lead to Doom. Best End Tag goes to Ryamen Shikuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. Ooh, just wait. Best Fight Scene goes to Deku vs. Overhaul, My Hero Academia Season 4. Best Score goes to Kevin Pinkin for Tower of God. And Anime of the Year. One that I have been starting watching myself. Jujutsu Kaisen. Such an amazing anime. I love it. Couldn't have picked a better winner, man. Check those winners out, and check out Jujutsu Kaisen. Definitely a dope anime. Let's hop into Thumb Life.
Peace, love, and video games!
It sound like Donkey Kong.
death.
That man is playing Galaga.
All right, gamers, the Nintendo Direct February 2021 announcements. So let's just go ahead and run through these real quickly. Xenoblade Chronicles Pyra and Mithra are the next fighters to join Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. They will be released in March of 2021. While there was nothing new announced for The Legends of Zelda being the 35th anniversary and all, Breath of the Wind 2, Zelda producer Eiji Onomo, I hope I didn't butcher that name right, did say there will be more news later revealed in 2021. To supplement that, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD will be released on Nintendo Switch on July 16th, 2021. The title, which originally released on the Nintendo Wii in 2011, will be playable with motion controllers or with a new button-only control scheme. Complementing this release will be the special Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword themed Joy-Con that will be released alongside the game on July 16th as well. Splatoon 3 has been announced for 2022. The reveal trailer showed an inkling in a desert heading to a new city called Splatlands. We also got a glimpse of a new bow weapon, customization options, and much more. Mario Golf Super Rush will be released on the Nintendo Switch on June 25th. This new Mario Golf game features a speed golf multiplayer mode, motion controls, a story mode, and so much more. Star Wars Hunters, a new free-to-play squad-based online multiplayer game by Zynga that is set between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens, is headed to the Switch in 2021. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection was announced for Switch and brings together remasters of Sigma, Sigma 2, and Ninja 3 Razor's Edge. The collection will be released on June 10th, 2021. Play as superheroes like Wonder Woman, Supergirl, and Batgirl when DC Superhero Girls Teen Power arrives on the Switch on June 4th. And finally, No More Heroes 3 will be released on Nintendo Switch August 27th, 2021. A new trailer shows Travis Touchdown tearing through aliens with his beam katana and more. Nintendo Direct was pretty packed and pretty dope this time around. Hopefully they keep this steam rolling with March and throughout the rest of 2021. I have my hopes up. Last bit of news we have here, Marvel's Avengers reveals Hawkeye gameplay and release date. Fans got an up-close look at Hawkeye's gameplay during the newest War Table, showing off his mix of ranged bow slinging and sword-based slice and dice melee combat, which we know will differ quite a bit from Kate Bishop thanks to different arrow types and different sword style work. The biggest reveal, of course, is the release date that will be dropping Clint Barton on the PS4, PS5, and Xbox One and X and S series on March 18th. The premise of this DLC: after A-Day disaster, Clint Barton and his mentee, Kate Bishop, were left on their own, deciding to search for the missing Nick Fury, and in doing so stumbled upon AIM's secret Tachyon project, resulting in Clint's capture. Though Kate brought him back to the Avengers, peril doesn't leave him. He falls into a coma, witnessing a future vision that leaves him confused and defeated when he finally awakes. Armed with his bow, sword, and knowledge of the grim events to come, it's up to Hawkeye to stop the end of the world. And if we're depending on Hawkeye, I don't think my chances are good. Oh, man. Yeah, I like Hawkeye, but because he's a guy with the bow and arrow, we have to give him a little shit, right? I mean, I would do it with Green Arrow, too. Oh, well. Can't get no love in here, I guess. Well, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all for listening. Thank you so much. Please be sure to follow the content, subscribe to the content, like the content. Let your boy know what y'all think about that content. Visit the website, doyouspeakgeek.com. Follow us on social medias, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Please hit up Instagram. Be on the lookout for that wonderful interview featuring the Pretty Otaku coming soon. Check out our YouTube channel. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and follow us there. As always, people, live to play to win to live. I speak geek. You speak geek?